Yo, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of my NBA Recreation Simulation Series King. At the end of last episode, we saw Steph Curry join the league, and he actually went to the Golden State Warriors, which is pretty incredible. But we also saw LeBron get to the NBA Finals, but unfortunately lose to the Memphis Grizzlies, which Shaq has picked up his fourth championship ring, which is absolutely amazing. Let's start by looking at the prospect scout for this next year. We've got John Wall, we've got DeMarcus Cousins, we've got Paul George in there as well. He's a very good player. Gordon Hayward, I think I've heard of. Lance Stevenson, I think I've heard of. Not too bad, not too shabby. Let's just get simulated through this season and see how we do. I am very excited because right now there does seem to be a very good amount of teams that can win the title. Obviously, that does limit the chances that LeBron has, or Kobe has, or Carmelo Anthony, who obviously in real life has not won a championship. But yeah, there's no dominant team right now, which is interesting. We haven't seen like the Hornets, who went 5 years on the trot, or we haven't seen back-to-back champions in a long time. Even the Miami Heat can't do it. So it's going to be interesting. I am looking forward to seeing what happens. But yeah, like that's really all I can say. It'll be interesting to see if LeBron can get his sixth MVP in a row. I would presume so, because he is 98 rated and he's only like 25 years of age. Like, I think, did Michael cap out at 95 or 96? I think it was 96 at a push. Kobe has got to 97, I believe, or 96. I genuinely can't remember, but we are getting a... Oh, look, the Lakers played against the Raptors 2 nights in a row, and they lost both times. That's unfortunate. But anyway, we are getting in April, so we are getting to the point of it where it's the end of the regular season. So we are about to get back in and see who has won the season awards, and it is LeBron James, who has now won it for 6 years in a row. 6 years in a row he's won it. Since joining the league, really? Well, a couple of years after joining the league. But he still hasn't won that title. Steph Curry has won Rookie of the Year for the Warriors, averaging 30 points exactly for the season. But LeBron, 9 assists, so he's averaging more assists and more rebounds, a lot of more rebounds, but obviously they're in different positions. Richard Hamilton has won Sixth Man of the Year for the Memphis Grizzlies, who is actually a nice rating there, 88 rated. Oh, actually, I think he's coming to the end, yeah, because he was over 90 rated. LeBron James winning Defensive Player of the Year for the second year in a row. Keon Taylor, Most Improved for the Warriors, so the Warriors, watch out for them. And Brooke Turner, who is the Heat coach, has won Coach of the Year once, which is obviously now. Right, first team, Steph Curry goes straight into, got Kobe Bryant in there for the Raptors. We've got LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, who is coming to the end of his career, for the Timberwolves. Second team, we've got Noah. Oh, I didn't even know Noah was in the league yet. Mike Conley is 87 rated for the Knicks. That's nice to see. Carmelo in the third one. How did he do? Career stats is lowest. It's probably his lowest of all seasons, to be fair, but he's 94 rated, which is excellent. And then rookie team, we've got Brandon Jennings in there. We've got James Harden for the Trailblazers, Steph Curry, and Blake Griffin, averaging over 25 points per game. Beautiful. Right. Let's have a look at the standings. Let's look at the league leaders first, and it is Steph Curry in his rookie year leading the way with exactly 30 points per year, but game. But it's nothing compared to what LeBron did in that one season when he averaged 43.1 points per game for the whole season, which is absolutely fantastic. Derrick Rose, I believe that's his second year. We've got Kobe Bryant, who average 23.7. It's quite a low scoring year, though. But yeah, we've got Conley, and they also have Aldridge, who's still there. So they've got two very good players, the Knicks, it'll be nice to see if they can get up there. But anyway, let's have a look at the standings. Let's start with the Western. Any big names? We've got obviously the Trailblazers, who have James Harden and Derrick Rose in their team. So could we see the Trailblazers? Obviously, in this series where Michael's got drafted for the Portland Trailblazers at the start. Let's have a look. We've got the Lakers again in the playoffs, even though they don't really have anyone of too much note. They've got Ibaka, that's decent. Houston Rockets getting in there. Who they got? They got Salim Stoudemire, and that's about it. The Timberwolves in fourth. Like, Carmelo still is not anywhere near to winning his first championship, but 97 rated Chris Paul. This is a good team, but they just can't get the best seed at all. But saying that, the Golden State Warriors, I don't get how they're third. I don't know how it's worked out. But Steph Curry has taken them to the playoffs in his first year. Grizzlies, who are the current champions, but like Shaq now is down to 85 rated. He is 38 years old, so we could see him retire in the next few years. Jason Kidd, also 37, so he'll probably be leaving at some point. So it might spell the end of the Grizzlies, but the Hornets, who we've seen throughout this whole series, have had some good teams. Dwight Howard in there. They've got Yao Ming. They've got actually some excellent players. Oh, Pau Gasol. Like, when did he join from Minnesota? 2 seasons ago. I didn't even know about that. Fair play. They've got a very good team. No wonder they are top seed in the Western. But we know that the best team overall is the Miami Heat. The Knicks just missed out on the playoffs, even though they have Conley and LaMarcus Aldridge, but they have just low-rated players for the rest of the team. It's a shame. It is a big shame. It would have been lovely to see the New York Knicks win one season and win the thing. But we saw the Chicago Bulls, who were last season the worst team. Who did they? I actually don't know who they drafted, but it doesn't matter. 5th seed, the Orlando Magic, 99 rated LeBron James. So he is the first player in this whole entire series to get 99 rated. Allen Iverson is getting a lot worse. He's 34 years old, but they've got Tony Parker, who's still at a very good age. And to be fair, Dirk is still at a very good age. This team needs to win a championship. They've got Bonyani as well. They've got Sean Marion. They do Darren Williams. They've got some very good players, but only 5th. 4th, the Raptors, to be fair. Kobe, like, to be fair, though, he has won one championship. But this is a nice team as well. Chris Bosh, got Greg Oden's decent. Eddie Curry. How the hell are the Bucks like... I don't understand. Their games behind is 28 games behind. But the Bobcats have a very good team as well. Tim Duncan, who... What age is he now? 33. Dwayne Wade is at 28. Still to win a championship. It'd be nice to see someone like the Bobcats. To be fair, they had the same record as the Heat. Wait, when did they get Steve Nash? He left the Magic. Raptors. And has joined the Heat. But Tracy McGrady looking good. Kevin Durant as well. I forgot that he joined them as well. So this could be the team. Rajon Rondo, 91 rated. They've got a very good team. Very interested to see what happens. But anyway, let's simulate round. See any big upsets. Bulls are out, Lakers are out, but as expected. So we've got the top seed Miami Heat yet again against the Magic. But we have the Bobcats versus the Bucks. Oh, Raptors are out straight away because they were up against the Magic. Ah, that's a shame. So Kobe is out. But it's pretty much the same sort of teams that are through in the Western. Warriors are out. The Bucks are out. Yeah, and so are the Magic. So LeBron is still waiting for his first championship. I think it's going to be the Heat that are going to win. I genuinely believe that. But it is going to be the Grizzlies, the previous champions, versus the previous champions. I believe it's unless it was the Hornets who won it in between. You know what? We can actually see. So I get my facts right. NBA history. Oh, yeah, it was the Hornets in between. But let's say, look, Miami Heat, for the last now 10 years have been there and thereabouts. Actually, to be fair, even back to 97, they got to the finals. When was their first? Oh, God almighty. The Heat are the ones that are like always there and thereabouts, which is incredible to see. But it is the Heat versus the Grizzlies, so we're going to simulate through game. First one goes to the Grizzlies. Simulate through game again. It's the Heat. It's the Heat again. It's the Grizzlies. It's the Grizzlies. Simulate game. Let's go fastest until we can get to the fourth quarter, and then we'll slow it down to keep it as... So, Grizzlies can win it in this game, which I believe is what's going... Oh, it's close. It is close. It looks like it is... Oh, it's going to be the Grizzlies. I'm not going to go into it then because they won the last one. But if it was the Heat again, then I'll do that. But the Heat, they get very far. But I tell you what, though, Paul Pierce winning the MVP. But if we look at the Grizzlies, can I switch team? Change team. Shaquille O'Neal, 85 rated now, has won 5 championships, which I want to say is the best we've seen. I don't know where the Hall of Fame page is. I'd love to see the Hall of Fame. But wow, he's won it again. Player retirement. Shaquille O'Neal has now retired, and so has Jason Kidd. So was that the Grizzlies' last hurrah? That was their last dance. Wow. Vin Baker is gone as well. Donyell Marshall. Right, if we look at the inductees, because we've got to look at these like even Vin Baker, really. 22.6 points per games for Shaquille O'Neal, which is brilliant. But this is what we want to look at. 5 champions for Jason Kidd and Shaquille O'Neal. Both of them doing absolutely excellent for the Grizzlies. There was no reason for them to leave. We've got NBA Finals MVPs. Shaq has won 3 out of the 5. NBA first teams, 9. All defense first team, 12 out of the 18 years, I think it was. But saying that, like Jason Kidd got 16. Fair play. Goodbye, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm not surprised you're going to... Jeez, look at that. Oh, yeah, he was at the Bucks, but he's been at the Grizzlies for about 11 years now. And in fairness, 13 years for Shaq there. But the Sacramento Kings also... retiring his number, and Vin Baker for the Washington Wizards. Any historical changes that we need to know about? Utah Jazz have changed their logo. It says change the logo for the Magic, but the Magic has kept theirs for a while. Quite a few different changes, but was that Grizzlies' last hurrah in the championship? It'd be interesting to see. But let's have a look at the draft lottery, see what is occurring. Knicks are 4 teams now, so they're not going to get any. But the Nets, the Sacramento Kings, and the Mavericks. See, the problem is the Grizzlies have lost 2 of their best players over the last few years. And can they still be up there in the Western? That's going to be the interesting thing. Or is it the Timberwolves' time now? Which would be good for like Carmelo and like Kevin Garnett and players like that. Right. DeMarcus Cousins has gone to the New Jersey Nets. John Wall has gone to the Sacramento Kings. Paul George has gone to the Phoenix Suns. I think the Suns had someone else, but I can't remember exactly. Free agency, I think LeBron again is in there. He's got 2 offers on the table. I think, oh, you know what? It looks like he is going to move away from the Magic, which, to be fair, he hasn't won a title. He's still on 25, but he could go to the Charlotte Bobcats or the Memphis Grizzlies. Are they going to replace like Shaq and Jason Kidd with LeBron James? 99 rated, obviously. Vince Carter also looks like he's going to be on the move. Who else we got? We've got Dwight Howard, could be on the move. He's got 4 offers on the table. Steve Nash at 36 probably will stay, I assume. Rajon Rondo, 24 years of age. Abdul Rahim as well. Some good names in there. Chris Bosh could be on the move. Yao Ming, Banyani, Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry needs a big move. Conley might be leaving the the Knicks, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see. That I did see a Curry then, but it wasn't Steph Curry, who is still going to be at the Warriors. Right, let's have a look. See, you know what? I haven't looked at the best players in the league for a long time, so I might do that. Ginobili has gone to the Hornets. Bobcats have got Billups back. Tyson Chandler has gone to the Magic. Chris Bosh has gone to. Where's he gone down? Wait, how many years is he there? What 4-year deal? LeBron James and Kobe Bryant are playing both for the Raptors. That could be the best possible chance for them. Rajon Rondo has gone to the Grizzlies, and they've also signed Banyani, so they've replaced quite well actually. So Grizzlies probably still will stay up there. Wow, wow. You know what? When we get up to this point, I am going to have a look at the best players and see where everyone is and stuff. But yeah, 2010, the summer. Fucking hell! How did the Raptors go? Oh, we're going into the new era, which is the Curry era. Well, it's the modern era. But it's just called the modern era. It's not called the Steph Curry era. Interesting enough. But anyway, let's go on to rosters. Let's look at all players. So Chris Paul at the moment is the best player along with LeBron James. I don't know why he's gone down 2. Maybe just because he hasn't won a championship. Kobe Bryant is 32 years of age. So if he wants another ring, this is the best possible chance because LeBron and Kobe at the same team. Wow. Carmelo still looking for his first, but he's got 1 year left at the Timberwolves. It might be interesting to see if he goes somewhere. Kevin Durant is at the Miami Heat. We've got some big names at these big teams now. There's a lot of big teams. But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next. But anyway, guys, until next time. Goodbye.